What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. So I got one here. This is Asia China Unseen. And then, of course, they're like, why China beautiful women stay single? And of course, we're going to find out the truth of these girls and we'll see how it goes. So let's get into this video and let me give it a big screen there and let's go.
Yeah. I've noticed that some girls are really prone to being single, and they can be single for 5 or 6 years. These are the ones who are a bit of those small pretty and seem aloof, but are actually funny. This type of girl usually doesn't approach men, and the aloof vibe they give off can make men hesitant to approach them. Besides that, they often create the illusion that since they're so attractive, they must have plenty of suitors. In reality, they're struggling to find someone. So I feel that if you're a woman who's particularly good looking and has a decent figure, you probably won't lack admirers. But if you fit the type I just described, you only give others the impression that you don't need a partner. In reality, you haven't been with a man in 5 or 6 years.
现在很多站干的男生觉得那些长得好看的女生一定是不缺对象。
Many boys nowadays think that pretty girls must have no shortage of partners. To be honest, this is a misunderstanding. Many girls here are very beautiful, and they have good education and jobs. But when you ask, they have been single for several years. For example, a girl from Lianjiang born in 1997 came today. Her daily routine at a small bank is just going from home to work and back, with very little socializing. During her free time, she focuses on things she enjoys, like crafting, baking, or taking care of the flowers on her balcony. She hasn't left herself any time to date. So many boys, even if they have similar conditions, don't dare to pursue her. Pretty girls always wonder how someone as attractive as them could be single, and they might even feel a bit insecure. This young lady said she really wants to have a lasting relationship. I also thought for a long time before taking the first step. So, is there anyone who wants to get to know her?
Welcome to Asia China Unseen. Today, we'll be exploring some of the most stunning women, who typically score an 8 or 9 for their looks. With their beauty, any man would be proud to take them out for a candlelit dinner or enjoy a stroll in the park.
Yeah, the problem with a lot of these guys, they're just like, okay, yeah, she's hot, and yeah, you could approach them, and you could be like, okay, and then if you maybe get into a relationship with them, you're gonna be constantly, worrying about all that other stuff. So about the DMs and all that, or she willing to follow your program. That's another thing with a lot of these modern women, independent women, is she's gonna that's another thing. Like, even if she is a beautiful chick, is she going to follow your program? And that's the thing. I think these guys are just like, nah, screw this. I'm going to be like, yep, she hot. Maybe if I could hit it, I hit it, but that's it. But I don't know. Let's continue.
However, despite their appearance, these women often experience loneliness, with few pursuing them because they are considered too perfect.
说出来你们都不信啊！好看的女孩竟然也会没人要。You wouldn't believe it, but even pretty girls can be overlooked. We have a single girl in her 20s here. She's not only beautiful but also has a great figure and a solid job. Strangely, very few guys choose her, saying she's too pretty. They think she seems unapproachable, so they don't even try. It probably won't work out, but actually, she's very nice and has low standards. As long as you have a stable job in Dongguan, a bachelor's degree, and are over 1.7 meter, you're good. So, if you're interested in learning more, you can check out my circle of friends.
你长得很漂亮，没有人追。首先，大家是看到你外在的漂亮。
You are very beautiful, yet no one pursues you. First, people notice your outer beauty. The ones who approach you must have some level of capability or match your looks. If someone is less attractive or lacks ability, you will create distance from them. They know they don't have what it takes to pursue you, fearing that they might invest a lot and can't handle the outcome. Those who do pursue you are definitely in a good position, which is why many people recognize and consider them attractive. In reality, it's the opposite. Your phone doesn't even ring daily, while those who aren't as good-looking have many admirers.
Why are attractive girls not being pursued these days? The answer is that you might not be as pretty as you think. It's common to overestimate oneself, but another possibility is having standards that are too high. No one dares to pursue a girl. It's a practical instinct to assess the cost of chasing her. If a girl is rated above a 9, she can only be admired from afar and not approached. Therefore, girls above a 9 are quite rare. In the end, they will meet a high-quality guy who matches them at the peak or may never meet anyone at all until she is old and her look become average. Isn't that pathetic?
These women are usually unmarried. While wealthy and handsome men might show interest, these men are often playboys, and the women may end up as mistresses, growing older without finding lasting love. It's a bit sad, as their perfection seems to make ordinary men feel unworthy of them, even when their expectations are low.
长得漂亮的人为什么普遍都单身？
Why are beautiful people generally single, while ordinary girls find true love more easily? You see, those truly beautiful girls, men don't dare to approach them at all. Let me tell you. It's because they look too perfect, and guys feel unworthy of them, even hesitating to speak up.
Well, another thing is, you know, why date a 9 or a 10? Well, you can get a beautiful girl, maybe decent, average 6, and maybe she'll maybe be more loyal to you as a 6 or 6.5, and yeah, because if you do date a 8, 9, or 10, yeah, she's gonna look for another option, and that's what the fear is for a lot of men. They're just like, nah, okay, I'll maybe play with this 9 or a 10, 8, 9, or 10, but I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna commit to this chick, no way. And then they'll just go for a decent maybe 7 or 6, if based on whatever the rating scale is. So yeah.
Their beauty makes them seem too perfect, too unattainable, creating a sense of distance. This makes many people feel, well, too far away, and even subconsciously choose to retreat. There are many girls who look more ordinary, and men feel they have a chance with them. They think these girls are more down-to-earth and easier to approach. Moreover, beautiful girls can sometimes be constrained by their looks. Many men, when they see them, often overlook their inner needs and true feelings. In contrast, ordinary girls can give a sense of warmth and friendliness, making it easier for men to open up. More importantly, beautiful girls often bear more expectations and pressure. Many guys think, she's already perfect, what can I offer her? In contrast, ordinary girls provide a sense of growth together, without so much baggage, and they don't feel unattainable. So sometimes, it's not that no one wants those beautiful girls. It's that their perfection makes people afraid to pursue them.
就那些长得好看的女孩啊，最终是嫁不了好男人。
Those pretty girls often end up not marrying good men. You must have seen many beautiful girls. There are really a lot of guys around them. You would definitely think they have a rich dating history and find it easy to be single no more, but the reality is quite the opposite. Beautiful girls find it harder to date than average girls. I know many stunning girls born around 1997 who have been single for 2 or 3 years without success because it's even tougher for them. Do you know why it's hard to meet good men? If you think you are a good man yourself, you can take a look around my circle of friends and see if there's a suitable girl for you.
Ironically, women with more average looks tend to have more admirers. What are your thoughts on this? I'd love to hear your perspective.
Yeah, and of course, with the thing going on in China, around the world, a lot of these standards of these chicks, or even if there's guys all over the place, the guy working at a fast food joint, fixes your air condition. They're all over the place, but you won't give them a chance, and an average guy has no shot, and they're just like, nah, I'm not gonna deal with this, especially if she looks like an 8 or a 9. You gotta think and go, okay, does she want all this stuff? Because a lot of the guys are just like, nah, I'm not going to provide for that. Or she goes, I'm an independent boss, babe. Even if they say they want low standards, they're like, nah, we're going to pass. We're just going to roll out and just do our own thing. So, and that's what's happened around the world. So yeah. And yep, shout out Asia Unseen. So pretty good. And yeah. All right. If any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.